Good evening. This is a tutorial for a fall eyeshadow look. First, with prime my eyelids with my cream foundation. This is Zion, and I want to use the eyeshadow everything brush. Now, if you have like a fold and all this, you want this crease to be sharp. So if you have hooded eyelids, go above where the crease is. Go right up in here. Easy way to do it is put this brush right down close to your eye and just kind of tap above the crease. And see how it got really bold really quick. But this is going to be the background of that other color. It's just going to peek up. Notice how I'm pressing and dabbing that warm color right there. Do the same thing here. Holding the brush down. I love this brush. It makes it so easy. Taking the brush and pressing it towards the face. And above the crease, especially if you have hooded eyes, you're making contour. This is what we call the transition shade. And that's really all it's doing is adding contour to the brow bone. Now I'm going to take the small end and look down and get into that bottom section there just a little bit using the small end of this brush. And when I was out here in the crease, I didn't go down like this. Don't follow the shape, follow out, because we want this to be lifted and open. I always wipe off between colors. Hey, McKaylin. So that's Zion, and look, by itself, it's really pretty with the linen on there too. This is Amethyst. I'm gonna use the small end of this same brush, and I'm going to dab, and I'm going to press the whole bottom part of the eyelid with this color. And notice how I'm just pressing. And I'm not going over the Zion, but it's just going to kind of go right into that crease. If you have hooded eyelids, just imagine the shape. If you have a hard time closing your eye, man, I can do this one, but I can't do that one. Just look stretch down and stretch that eyelid out. And see, I have a little crease there where the fold of my eye, see that right there? That's nice for old eyelids. Let's see, I'm just take it and see how I'm pressing. See that swiping and pulling will cause that. So we want to make sure the product is all in there. Now I want to take that same color, but I'm just going to go out here and here and left the center open. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Yeah, we did too. See where those two colors are? I just want to gently. You don't want to blend it out that you ruin the separation. We want that pretty color separated there. Now you could use any of the purples that go with this, but I use the Amethyst. Amethyst is a little more in the blue side, the blue purple, and the Ken is more of a red purple. To use this pretty emerald green, and like I said, this is a pretty fall color. This is called Emerald City. Right dead in the center and tap it just like I'm putting a little circle right there in the middle, right on the eyeball. I'm touching my eyeball just like right there. I'm going to take that same color in the center. Okay, do this. So if you have blue eyes, I would use a blue like this. If you have lighter green eyes, I would use Bayou. You know, if you have brown eyes, I would do something like Stardust. So take something right over the top of it, like that. Riviera, one of the new colors. I just want a hint of shimmer right on top of that, right at the eyelash line. Just right on top. Do you see how it just kind of gave the eyelid a little more roundness? I'm going to take the multitasker brush and I want to take this Riviera and put it right in the center, just like I did on the top. Take that same color, Riviera, using the small one. Now I've got the linen on my brow bone, but I just want a little hint of that Riviera right at the brow. I'm going to use my Salem, but it's matte. It's kind of dusty. And I'm just going to use it. I could put, if I want it really, really bold, I would put some Stay Spray on it. But I'm going to leave it just like this. And I want to go bottom of my lash line out and up. Don't go straight out. Notice how I went up. And if you have a little fold there, just ignore it and tap over it. See that? And I've got a little fallout right there. I'll clean that up in just a minute. Now I'm going to close my eye and bring this down. And then I want to blend it just a little bit over. See how that gave me better of a sharper edge? And see, that needs blended. Do you see that? Oh, yes. But I have some fallout right here, which happens sometimes when I use any of the dark. And I'm just going to bring this down, because I don't want to lose the pretty purple that's in there. I just want a little more of definition, like a reverse cat eye. I'm going to take a little blending right there. You don't ever want anything kind of harsh. You want it to look like it just smooths out. And I hope you stay safe and healthy, and y'all have a good evening.